In Buddhist teachings, every corner of your home holds the potential for peace and positive energy. Today, we explore the ancient practice of placing salt in a sacred corner of your house and observe its transformative effects. This corner represents a space dedicated to tranquility and meditation. By placing a pinch of salt here, we invite purity and cleansing energy into our living space. Salt, with its ability to absorb negativity, symbolizes purification in many spiritual traditions. In the following days, observe how this sacred corner changes. Notice the atmosphere around it. Does it feel calmer? Do you find yourself drawn to this space more often? As you continue this practice, you may discover a deeper sense of harmony within yourself and your surroundings. The simple act of placing salt in this sacred corner has the power to uplift and purify both your home and your spirit. 1. The symbolism of salt in Buddhist practice. In Buddhist practice, the symbolism of salt holds profound meaning, reflecting themes of purification, preservation, and spiritual nourishment. Here's an elaboration on its significance. Purification and cleansing. Inner purification. Salt is often seen as a purifying agent that cleanses impurities. In Buddhist teachings, this purification extends beyond the physical realm to include mental and emotional purification. Placing salt in a sacred corner symbolizes the intention to purify one's thoughts, actions, and surroundings, fostering a cleaner state of mind conducive to spiritual growth and mindfulness. Clearing negative energy. Just as salt is used in various cultures to absorb negative energy, in Buddhism, it is believed to neutralize negative influences that may disturb spiritual practice. The act of placing salt in a sacred corner is therefore a symbolic gesture of clearing away obstacles and disturbances, creating a space of serenity and peace. Preservation of Dharma. Symbol of eternal teachings. Salt's ability to preserve food over time mirrors its symbolism in preserving the teachings of Buddhism, known as the Dharma. By placing salt in a sacred corner, practitioners express a commitment to preserving and perpetuating the wisdom and teachings of the Buddha. Symbol of offering and generosity. Offering to spiritual beings. In Buddhist rituals, salt is sometimes offered as part of ceremonies and rituals to honor spiritual beings or as a gesture of respect and gratitude. By placing salt in a sacred corner, individuals may be making an offering to the spiritual energies or entities they believe in, seeking blessings and protection. Nourishment and essentiality. Essential element. Salt is essential for life, and its presence in a sacred space signifies the importance of spiritual nourishment. Just as salt enhances the flavor of food, the presence of salt in a sacred corner enhances the spiritual environment, enriching one's practice and deepening their connection to the divine. Symbol of unity and harmony. Binding agent. Salt is often used as a binding agent in various cultural rituals and ceremonies. In Buddhist practice, it symbolizes the harmonious integration of body, speech, and mind, the essential components of spiritual practice. Placing salt in a sacred corner can therefore symbolize the aspiration for unity and harmony within oneself and with the universe. In conclusion, the symbolism of salt in Buddhist practice encompasses purification, preservation, offering, nourishment, and unity. By understanding and incorporating these symbolic meanings, practitioners can deepen their spiritual practice and cultivate a more mindful and harmonious living environment. 2. Creating a sacred space in your home. Creating a sacred space in your home is a meaningful practice that can foster peace, mindfulness, and spiritual connection. Here's an elaboration on how to establish and nurture such a space. Choosing the location. Consideration of energy flow. Select a quiet and undisturbed area where you can sit and meditate comfortably. In Feng Shui and other traditions, it's recommended to choose a space with good energy flow, away from busy areas of the home. Natural light and ventilation. Opt for a spot with natural light and adequate ventilation. Sunlight can energize the space, while fresh air promotes a sense of clarity and openness. Decorating the space. Symbols and objects. Decorate your sacred space with items that hold personal or spiritual significance. This may include statues or images of revered figures, such as Buddha, candles, incense holders, flowers, or meaningful artwork. Altar or focal point. Create a small altar or focal point where you can place these items. Arrange them mindfully, considering their symbolism and the atmosphere you wish to cultivate. Color and texture. Use colors and textures that promote relaxation and introspection. Soft cushions or mats for sitting, along with natural materials like wood or cotton, can enhance the comfort and serenity of the space. Setting intentions. Mindful placement. Each item placed in the sacred space should be done so with intention. Consider what each object represents and how it contributes to the overall ambience of tranquility and spirituality. Personal touch. Infuse the space with your personal energy and intentions. This can be through prayers, affirmations, or simply quiet contemplation as you arrange and revisit the space over time. Practicing regular maintenance. Cleaning and refreshing. Keep the sacred space clean and tidy. Regularly dusting or wiping down surfaces, replacing fresh flowers or candles, and ensuring the area remains clutter-free helps maintain its sanctity and inviting atmosphere. Renewing energy. Consider periodically cleansing the space energetically. This can be done through techniques such as burning sage, smudging, ringing bells, or, as per Buddhist practice, placing salt to absorb negativity and refresh the environment. Using the space. Daily practice. Establish a routine of visiting your sacred space daily, even if only for a few minutes. Use this time for meditation, reflection, prayer, or simply to sit quietly and center yourself amidst the demands of daily life. Integration with daily life. As you become more familiar with your sacred space, you may find yourself naturally incorporating its tranquility and mindfulness into other aspects of your day, enhancing overall well-being and spiritual awareness. By creating and nurturing a sacred space in your home, you establish a sanctuary for inner peace and spiritual growth. This practice encourages mindfulness, offers a refuge from daily stressors, and supports your journey towards greater spiritual connection and fulfillment. 3. Observing changes in energy and atmosphere. Observing changes in energy and atmosphere after creating a sacred space or performing rituals like placing salt in a specific corner of your home can be a profound experience. Here's an elaboration on what to observe and how to interpret these changes. Sensory awareness. Physical sensations. Pay attention to how you feel when you enter the sacred space. Do you notice a sense of calmness, clarity, or peace washing over you? Notice any changes in your breathing patterns or muscle tension, indicating relaxation. Visual perception. Observe the visual aspects of the space. Has the ambience changed? Does natural light or the flicker of candles create a different mood? Notice if the colors and textures in the space evoke different emotions or states of mind. Soundscapes. Listen for any changes in the auditory environment. Do you hear subtle sounds of nature outside, the gentle crackling of incense, or the hum of silence? These auditory cues can contribute to the overall atmosphere of tranquility. Emotional and mental states. Inner reflection. Take moments of introspection while in the sacred space. Are you able to quiet your mind more easily? Do you experience a deeper sense of self-awareness or emotional stability? Notice if the space facilitates introspection and self-discovery. Shifts in mood. Reflect on any changes in your emotional state after spending time in the sacred space. Do you feel uplifted, centered, or inspired? Has there been a reduction in feelings of stress, anxiety, or negativity? These emotional shifts can indicate the space's impact on your overall well-being. Interaction with others, family, and visitors. Observe how others interact with the sacred space. Do family members or visitors express a sense of calmness or reverence when entering the area? Pay attention to any shared experiences or conversations about the atmosphere of the space. Collective energy. Consider if the sacred space influences the energy of your home as a whole. Are there observable changes in the overall mood or interactions among household members? This collective energy can reflect the impact of the sacred space on the environment. Long-term observations. Shared rituals. Engage in rituals with others if possible, such as family members, friends, or spiritual community members. Shared rituals can deepen connections and provide mutual support on the spiritual path. Seeking guidance. If you're new to incorporating rituals or mindfulness, seek guidance from teachers, mentors, or spiritual leaders. Their wisdom and experience can offer valuable insights and enhance your practice. By incorporating ritual and mindfulness into your daily life, you cultivate a deeper sense of spiritual connection, inner peace, and alignment with your higher self. These practices not only enrich your spiritual journey, but also contribute to overall well-being and a greater sense of purpose in life.